Good morning guys, and welcome to another video on United Chat TV. We've got a couple of things to talk about this morning. It'll be short, sweet, but it'll still be around about 10-15 minute video. Right, so let's dive into it. The first thing I want to talk about is this onana deal. We've been talking to Inter for the past 10 days. There's been people jumping the gun saying the deal's done. He's joining United for 50 million plus, I think it's 5 million in add-ons. So far, as Fabrizio tweeted last night, Onana is joining Manchester United. There's just the finer details to go through, and then he'll be flying to Manchester. It's not a done deal yet. We're still waiting for that here we go from Fabrizio and for probably David Ornstein to come out and say it's a done deal. There has been people who said he's joining, it's done. Well, we know he's coming. We don't know when. United want him in the team to fly out on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday to the US for the pre-season tour, so it's a good one. And we can finally say United are going to have a goalkeeper to suit Ten Hag's style of play next season. Ten Hag wants to play a possession-based type of football. With David De Gea, you couldn't do that. All the balls was getting lumped up the field and it was coming back. And from now, we can now build to the back. I think Onana's going to transform Manchester United as much as Alisson has transformed Liverpool, and as much as, and as much as Edison's transformed Man City. Having that goalkeeper that fits your style of play. So that's a good deal. There's also rumours about a backup keeper joining, Suzuki from Uwara Red Diamonds, I think it is. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to be one of these ones that say, oh, I know all about him. I don't. I haven't watched much Japanese football, to be fair. Since they stopped putting that Football Asia on Sky Sports, I haven't managed to watch any Asian highlights in a long time. So I don't know what he's like. It's going to be unknown. But I'm excited. But apparently, he plays the same way as Onana. He likes to play out from the back. So, having two goalkeepers that fit Ten Hag's style of play will work wonders for Manchester United. Also, with Dean Henderson apparently going to Forest, which is going to be sorted out as soon as Onana goes. So, it could be 25 million, it could be 30 million. But with getting David De Gea off the books at 375k a week and getting Dean Henderson off the books at, say, 25-30 million, and Onana coming in and only earning, I think it's anywhere between 100-150k a week. That's massive, and it's massive on financial fair play spreadsheets, but it also gives United a little bit more flexibility as well, because selling players is what United need to do this summer as well, because we've got a bloated squad, and there's a lot of players that need to leave. Right, that's a goalkeeper situation sorted. Let's move into the next one. This morning, there was a report come out from Tom Hopkinson, I think it's the Mirror, saying that the Glazers are willing to sanction £170 million plus spending spree. I know where this money's coming from, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist. 2 weeks ago, United had to pay off the £250 million credit facility. It's like putting stuff on a credit card and then paying it off. So, if the Glazers, which it looks like at the minute, are staying through the summer, that credit card has been wiped, and it looks like United are going to start using that credit card moving forward, which, fair enough, it will give Ten Hag a little bit more leeway in transfers and a little bit more spending power, but it's adding debt on. And does this mean the new owner, if we are getting a new owner, because I'm starting to get doubts, does this mean the new owner is going to clear that credit facility, or are the Glazers going to go in minority investment? I'm not happy. I'd love it to come out the club's the club's money, but we don't have any money at the minute. So if that is true, and United do have a lot of money to spend, that means we can go out and get on to the final subject, a striker. Manchester United this summer have needed an elite number 9. And there's loads out there. Dusan Vlahovic, Gonzalo Ramos, Harry Kane. But we all know Harry Kane's apparently unattainable. But buying a try in the hand. There's Victor Osimhen that Napoli said 200 million euros. Nah, no. But there's an interesting one that's been floating around the past couple of weeks, and that is Rasmus Højlund. Atalanta apparently want 85 million for a guy that scored 9 goals. I know I said in my last video he's promising and he looks like he could be the real deal. But it needs to be available on the right terms. If if Rasmus Højlund comes in on an £85 million price tag, the pressure on him will be unbelievable. And in the English media will slate him. The English media will slate him. Every missed chance, every time he gets a bad performance, every time he gets subbed off early, the English media will target him. So that's why he's an 18-year-old lad. He's got the next 15, 20 year. I wouldn't say 20, but next 15, 20 year, he could go up and up and up, or he could just stop where he is. But he's dubbed as the next Erling Haaland, which is, considering if you've seen what Erling Haaland's done at Man City, if you've seen what Erling Haaland's done right through his career so far, and the numbers he's racked up, then you'd be interested. But I'd like to get Rasmus Højlund at anywhere between 45 and 55 million. That is the base fee. Because anything more, no, it's way too much on an unproven striker who scored 9 goals last season, fair enough, but most of them were off the bench. And the amount of chances United missed last season, United need an out-and-out elite number 9, which I've talked about Højlund. The next, I want to talk about Dusan Vlahovic. The reason I want to talk about Dusan Vlahovic is I think he's attainable for Manchester United this summer. Juventus are in talks with Romelu Lukaku. Don't ask why. I don't know why. This is the same man that said the only team he play for in Italy is Inter, which is an absolute joke. He's basically just turned around and went, Inter, you're taking too long. Oh, I'll go and talk with Juventus, which is ridiculous. That means, and also with Juventus being banned from Europe next season, Dusan Vlahovic is available at an attainable fee, and I think that is only round about £51 million. This is the guy with the whole world at his feet. He's in his early 20s. He's lethal inside the box. He was brilliant at Fiorentina. I think it was Fiorentina he played for. Then he went to Juventus, and he's lethal in the box. Give him the chance and he'll finish it. And the amount of chances that Manchester United create, he could easily get United 20, 30 goals a season. And he's only young, and he's one of them ones that you can build the team round, which I'd love. And for 51 million, for an elite striker, it's gettable, it's doable, and it's what United need to be doing to take United from that up to the next level. Because we've already sorted out, we've got a new midfielder, Mason Mount, who played well the other day against Leeds. Was absolutely, I thought, played well. I thought he was brilliant. Unlucky not to score, but added a lot of energy to midfield. We've got Onana, which is going to reinvent our style of play out from the back. We need an out-and-out number 9 to finish the chances that United are going to create. That's why I've talked about Højlund and I've talked about Vlahovic. There's also Gonzalo Ramos, who could be available. I think he's available for about 50, 60 million as well. He's done it in the Portuguese League. He's done it in the World Cup. Scored a hat-trick, I think it was against Switzerland. Replaced Cristiano Ronaldo in the Portugal team. So he can do it. He's done it in the Champions League, and he's available at the right fee. But when United do transfers, it's all about the right payment terms. How much does, say, Benfica want up front? Are the add-ons going to be realistic or unrealistic? That's the way it is. I'm hoping that United's number 9 next season is Ramos or he's Dusan Vlahovic. Is it going to happen? I don't know. The next one, it's unrealistic, I know, because Harry Kane, Dealing with Spurs, dealing with Daniel Levy, no, it never happens. The last time United done it was, I think, was Dimitar Berbatov, and even Fergie said dealing with Levy was exhausting. Harry Kane has apparently said yes to Bayern Munich. He has options in England as well, which is Manchester United. He said he wants to leave on the right terms, so he doesn't want to join Chelsea. Practically ruled out a move to Chelsea, which is good in my terms. But I think what Manchester United are going to do with this is seeing what fee Bayern are being quoted. And then if Bayern get anywhere near that fee, I think United will jump in. I think it'll more than likely happen next season when Kane leaves on a free transfer. I don't see Harry Kane leaving Spurs this summer. All the noise in the German press saying that this deal will be completed in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It'll shock me if it does. We've seen summer before, when Man City targeted Grealish and Harry Kane in the same summer. They got Grealish, but then when they went Harry Kane, even Harry Kane come out publicly and said, I want to leave, I want to join Manchester City. Daniel Levy said 150 million. He didn't leave. And I think the same. It seems to happen every summer. It happened last summer. United inquired about Kane. Basically got rebuffed straight away. Is it going to happen this season? Probably not. More than likely, it's not going to happen this season. Will Kane sign a new contract? Probably not. He wants to win trophies. His best chance is moving to a bigger club. United, Bayern, PSG, Barca, Real. But even Real pulled out earlier this summer because they didn't want to pay the fee that Daniel Levy was realistically asking for. Will Bayern pull out? More than likely, but who knows? But I still think if Bayern are quoted a good fee, I think United will come in and match that fee. That's my honest opinion on Kane. But I'd rather spend 50-60 million on Ramos or vhalovic, because United can get the next 10-15 years out of them, than spend 100 million on a 29-30-year-old Harry Kane. But I'd take Harry Kane as well. I'm not ruling out. It's preferences at the end of the day. I prefer United building for the future as well. Harry Kane would be that Robin Van Persie type of signing. Like RVP, when he come to Manchester United from Arsenal, he won us the league. Would Kane win United the league? Who knows? Probably. Would United last season took more points than what we did if we had Harry Kane in that team? Yes. Because the amount of as what I've reiterated in this video, the amount of chances United missed, you put Kane or any of the elite striker on that, they finish it. Right. I'm not even going to talk about Victor Osimhen. As Napoli's president said the other day, the only team that can afford him at the moment is PSG. And if PSG drop 200 million on the doorstep, they'd consider it. Not even going to talk about that. Not even going to talk about Kylian Mbappe, because we all know what happened. And apparently he's close to joining Real Madrid and there's all this debacle. So, no, it's unrealistic. Final thing before we end this video. Hopefully a lot of outgoings over the next couple of weeks. Unrealistic fees so far apparently being offered for Fred. I think it was 6 million from Galatasaray. No. There was rumours this morning that West Ham and Aston Villa are looking at loan for Harry Maguire. No. United need to get better at selling. They really do. Alanga, 15, 20 million. No, it should be 25, 30. If Man City are selling the academy players for £19 million, then United need to get better at selling. Right, guys. That's all I'm going to talk about this morning. I'm going to go off and I'll upload another video during the week. Thanks for listening and keep on rocking.